Welcome, Randomania people, to another edition of the Zelda II Max Rando Tournament, featuring tonight Thirwolf versus thecowness. My name is the Alan Heffley, and joined by OPT Lawyer. How you doing, sir?
I'm great, Alan, and I'm ready for an amazing race tonight. How about you?
Oh, I'm ready for a pretty good one. Hopefully not what we had this morning, but hey, that was a fun
epic.
one to watch, though.
That was epic. Great Palace was terrible, but it was epic at the same time.
Yeah, epic is a good word, I think. Not the word I chose to use at 10 in the morning, but
no.
it's, it's a thing.
Yeah. So, as you can see, we are starting this scene with the raft, the boots, the glove, and the hammer. So we have pretty much almost full exploration outside of finding some way to dive into palaces from Go.
Yeah, it's one of those seats that looks good on paper, but you dive into it, maybe you'll find gold.
Boy, well,
I don't know.
Well, we have one heart container. So
yeah, it's not gold.
We do have only two crystals. Okay, we have a life spell. I think that's a Darunia spot.
Yes, that would be the Darunia spot. So that means, actually, yeah, they won't find the kid anywhere. It'll be replaced by a 500-point P bag now.
Yeah, and that is an update to the randomizer that we've had since the tournament began. But it's a great update. I enjoy that. Just to not have to collect random spell items that don't do anything.
Yeah, from a runner standpoint, I like that. From a spectator standpoint, I mean, come on, finding the useless kid and then watching them just stab it to death.
Exactly. So I think Thorwolf found, and he died already, but he found, I believe that was the Parappa pass-through cave, which had a red Dyra in it, and that red Dyra was not playing around. He's already going to the east.
They never play around with you.
No. So, that life spell is at, 96 magic points. That happens to be way too many for our runners right now. Oh, well, Boots required to get over here, apparently. Hey, we found Darunia! And Thurwolf immediately leaves, because there's nothing there for him.
Sighs and disgust.
Well, I mean, obviously the upstab is available, but he doesn't have any way of getting it right now.
Yeah, not yet. And, I mean, if you really want it, it's there, sure.
Well, yeah, but...
You really want it, I guess.
I don't know the way up there. Well, maybe Countess is good as she knows not. Alright, so both our runners deciding to go east early. I find that to be an interesting decision, considering how many open caves there tends to be in the on the west side.
I think they're looking for some quick levels. There's a ton of 500-point P bags over there.
This is true.
Maybe a quick town or a quick palace.
Thurwolf, as you know... Oh, nice. Okay, so Thurwolf decided to go to this Palace 3 or 6, whichever it is, which the Countess is at as well, to reset his lives after dying in Kasuto to the invisible eyeball. Is that a Moa, or is that the one is the Moa the one that drops fire?
They're all Moas.
Okay. So Thurwolf finds a 500-point bag and is going to be able to pump some levels up here. Looks like he's gonna get 2 in level like everything. So he's already at 223.
Yeah, looks like he's paying more attention to life since he only has one heart container, which I agree with that strategy. Especially going into Old Kazuto.
Yeah, unfortunately, as it turns out, Even with Life 3, those invisible Moas still one-shot you.
Yeah, they hit pretty good, especially the invisible ones.
So it looks like both our runners have employed the strategy of attempting to go into New Kasuto, dying, going over to this Palace 3 or 6, resetting, and then going back in here and trying to make it to the old man.
And then Thirwolf decides to take the pass-through cave, see if he can find something else.
You know, Thirwolf has decided to save and quit, or at least restart. He's going to go ahead and explore more of the west now. Countess takes his death to that spider. Is that actually a Tektite?
I believe so. Like, at least the wiki says so.
Oh, okay, well,
I
good.
mean, I believe anything Wikipedia says.
No. If it's on Wikipedia, it's probably... Oh my gosh, that's 3 Dairas.
Ooh. It's a party.
That is not cool, game. Is that a 4th Daira in this map?
No way. Oh, okay.
I don't know where the second one or the third one came from on this screen. Maybe it is only 3. Well, we're gonna find out. And yes, they are 150 XP a crack, so that's pretty nice for the orange Dairas. Especially they only take.
Could be rose. They could be red ones.
There is 4 on this encounter. Ooh, Thorolf takes a death, and I think that's gonna be it for him. Yep, he's gonna reset or restart. I should say, not reset, but start over. So there are 4 Dairas in that encounter, wherever that was at. Oh man, the water walkways here are insane. And we found Grand Palace. Great Palace.
It's an easy walk to get there. It's not too bad.
Absolutely. That's really nice, obviously. Countess looks like he had some issues. Countess must have... Looks like his ROM crashed or something like that. He's okay.
Yeah, he's good now.
It looks like his game froze up.
Yeah, he didn't have too much progression, just some levels.
Right, which by itself is gonna hurt. That he's basically lost his last 6 minutes of progress. But
yeah, that's true.
Thorwolf has found Death Mountain and the back end of Saria. I think this is her container cave. Yes, it is.
Absolutely.
I think really all the Countess, I believe, really needs to do is go back over to the east and grab that 500 point back. That seemed pretty easy for everybody to get, and he'd catch right back up in his levels, I think.
Yeah.
But, alright, her container cave has that's a point bag!
Oh, that works too. Okay.
That encounter Countess was in did not look friendly. Okay, I think the game has reached its Daira quotient already. I think we've reached that point. Oh, life is castable at magic level 3.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh, and there is the Western Point Bag Cave. Oof. Thorolf taking a death. And having a restart.
Ouch.
What was in that cave? The world may never know. Unless Thorolf goes right back there, and then we'll know in a few moments. Potentially.
One boulder block cave. At least one. We can have anywhere between 0 and 2 on the western continent.
Right, but we already have the hammer, so...
Exactly.
Oh, new town. No, that was Saria, probably. Yeah, he's just going right back to where he's not going anywhere else. He's going right back to where he was before.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately
Oh,
takes a
boy.
hit. Cast life, I think. Yeah, well, yes, you know, suppose got. I think he cast the only spell he has. I'm not sure, Alan. What do you think?
Sure?
Yes! Alright, so what do we got? Hey, that's the Water of Life.
Okay. Yeah. Find Mito, turn that in. Get a spell. Hopefully something you can get downstab with.
Yeah, that'd be funny. And timely.
Very much so. It seems like, I don't know, as probably more often than not, it's usually barrier jump that's in Mito if you get an early Water of Life, but that's probably just pure luck for me.
Right, there you go. That's a throw. Oh, Countess taking a death too. I didn't see what it was. Oh, and this forest encounter with the point bag. Oh, it's a red Dyra! I mean, of course, because why wouldn't it be? Thurwolf found Ruto a little bit ago, but without the trophy, no real point in continuing on with that, so he has found that is Palace 1. Oh, Countess finding the magic container cave.
Ah, that was our boulder block cave. Okay. Let's see how many red divers in this one.
So far, we only have an orange Garaya and a few invisible enemies. Can't see. Thurwolf is inside of Raru. Oh, hey, there's a Dyra. Check it out. Yep. Game, you are clearly over-diring our players. I'm just saying.
Ah.
There's a magic key.
Oh, that's really nice.
Alright, so that gets us into the palaces. You know nothing. And we found Thunder.
Huh, okay.
So,
So we don't have to look for Thunder, don't have to look for something to get into palaces yet, so...
yeah, and we don't really need Reflect because, I mean, you only need to clear 2 of them, so why bother with 4?
True, it's nice and free so far, except for the heart container situation.
Countess is going to go ahead and jump into, then again, this is either 3 or 6, not sure which. Can't quite tell based on this room, but I'm getting that 6 feeling.
Yeah, that's definitely 6.
Is it? Okay, yeah, that's...
Yeah, with the, you go down the elevator with that locked door, if there's an enemy immediately to the left, then it's 6.
Ah, okay. Yeah, my enemy placement in rooms is something I'm still learning. If you're the Countess, do you bother staying here? I feel like now's a good time to just leave.
If it was 3, but I'm terrible at fighting Rebenhack without downstab.
Right.
But of course, there's 2 Rebenhacks here. As
Right.
Bosses.
Oh yeah, that's the drop. So the left leads to the drop rooms, and we all know what kind of a horrible maze that is. So
Yeah, he just noped out.
yep. So Countess is I don't know if he was trying to just brute force that. It looks like he was just trying to brute force it, and didn't seem to care that he was gonna
Maybe try to find an early boss or early item or something.
Well, I'm separating the Kasuto there. You know, the obvious reason to jump into 6 is if you go 2 screens to the right and, hey, Barba, yeah. Yep. Why am I locked in the basement? I don't know, old man. Why are you locked down there? That's the reflex pack. Well, hey, we can do Palace 4 if we really wanted to.
Well, I mean, Reflect has its other purposes.
It does. It absolutely does. It's really helpful against those red Dyras that like throwing axes and the
Doom
blue
Knocker.
Yeah, the Doom Knocker and the blue Liz Alphos that like throwing maces and stuff. And you know, Thunderbird with the fire in case you actually have to fight him.
Exactly, those projectiles.
Countess found level 2. And Thurwolf has actually found Trophy Cave. Oh, that's probably an unfortunate drip enemy. You're not going to be farming a lot of experience off of those guys. Oh my gosh, we found a heart container.
Oh my.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have effectively doubled our health.
Yay.
Yeah. Thirwolf has to be at least happy with that. It's like, okay, now I can survive more than one hit in a lot of places. See, right now he'd be dead already.
Slower death. Yay.
Exactly. Yes. Yes, we've just made your death slightly longer and more painful. So Thorolf unfortunately game overs in that encounter. He's gonna have to start over. Meanwhile, Countess going through 2 has died once. I believe I saw that. So he's got 1 life left to get through the rest of this. Thankfully, Helmet Head is not exactly that difficult of a boss, so I assume once he gets there, he'll make short work of the guy, which he just did.
Huh, there you go.
Oh, okay, well. So, I'll be honest, I've never actually seen that far into the boss. He apparently has a lot of health, and I didn't realize that attack level 2 apparently not doing much in this one.
And attack 2 doesn't do a whole lot anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, could have been low rolled on attack also. So
Right. Or Helmet Head could just have a ton of experience or a ton of HP.
yeah, that too. It's a little frozen there.
Yeah, that's... Hopefully that's not a bad sign of things.
Oh, there we go.
Yay! Oh, it looks like he went offline, actually.
Thirwolf getting ready to pick up his magic key.
Yeah, he'll be happy to
That's
see that.
terrible.
Yeah, he'll be totally happy to see that. If only because that showed off where that bot was on the ground there, so... No, he'll be absolutely ecstatic to find that magic key. So, unfortunately, oh wait, Countess the stream looks like it might be coming back here. Give us a few moments, everybody. We'll get there. They're finding Naboo. Did he just skip out of that, or has he already got Thunder? He has Thunder already. Never mind.
Yeah.
So at this point, if you're Thorwolf, do you just punch it into just throw gems in place and go into Great Palace, or are you looking for other things?
Right now, no, I'd be going. I've got Palace 1 right here in front of me. I might try to, it's pretty short, I might try to go ahead and find the item, maybe I can get another heart container out of it. But yeah, it's about gem and go right now. Got easy access to 1 and 2. And Great Palace, for that matter. I have not seen how much Thunder costs right now.
Yeah, I did not see the number. Oh no!
God, I love when those guys are right there.
Okay, so I'm gonna give everybody a slight update here. Countess is still playing. Unfortunately, I think his stream went down or something like that. But he's back up, but his game window is completely blacked out. But I still hear music coming, so he's actually still playing. So, unfortunately, we're just gonna have to watch thirwolf here and, I hate this room.
That's
It
a
always
lot
has
of
these...
fire.
Yeah, it always has these fire moas. Always has the bubbles. The bubbles are like my nemesis in this game. Outside of those blue iron knuckles.
And now we got the item room.
Hey, it's a 500 point bag. I mean, to be fair, with the amount, I mean, we started with 4 items, so there's gonna be a lot of those. Just outside of the 3 that there's normally are in the game.
That's true. Also, just how many heart containers were at maximum, too.
Hey, good old horse head. Doesn't seem like he's got a lot of health this time around.
And takes him down with the greatest of ease.
Of course. Alrighty, so we've got life level 5. Hey, we found another heart container! Well, that's awesome.
Huh!
And that's a vanilla heart container, too.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh, so we found the front end of Saria.
Mm-hmm. See, I'd be hoping for... probably Fairy right here. Oh, no, actually, no. Yeah, hoping for Shield, honestly.
Hey, Countess is back.
And they high-fived.
They are in the same place. That is... Huh! What a coincidence. Very nice. And what do we have from Saria? We get Jump!
Not bad, especially for those waffle rooms.
You know, I almost wonder if that is exactly what thirwolf was thinking about, since... You know, he's got, like, pretty much everything he would need to just jump in the palaces. You're probably still thinking, you know what, it's a free spell, I can go get it, and maybe it's jump, or maybe shield. I don't know how much these runners, need, quote-unquote, need shield. I feel like it's helpful regardless.
Plus, now you get down stab as well.
So Countess is, I believe, he's back into 2 here.
Oh, wait, they haven't... Oh, never mind. He's in Saria right now. Okay. I don't know why the Countess didn't go... get down stab.
You mean Middo? You said Saria.
Did I say Saria? Oh,
you
wow.
did.
Okay.
That's good. Well, you had me freaking out like, wait, okay, am I really far behind or something?
Yeah, excuse me. I just woke
No
up
problem.
literally an hour ago.
No problem. You're fine. Yeah, and Trails is correct in the chat. The downstab is so gosh darn important. You're probably looking for Jumper Fairy to get that. I guess you may also be looking for Fairy on the off chance that it's actually required for Great Palace, but I feel like that's, what, 1 room?
2 if you're going the right way.
Okay, yeah, 2,
You're
right.
If you're going the right way, I think. But that's rare, because there's one of the first rooms that are taken out of a short Great Palace.
Right. Short and Great Palace, one of those awesome flags that removes a lot. I don't remember how many rooms exactly, but a great deal of rooms in Great Palace that have only like 1 entrance and 1 exit, like if I understand it properly.
Yeah, that's right. I'm not exactly sure how many rooms are in a short Great Palace or taken out.
So this room Countess is in, let me tell you how exciting this room is.
This is a room I would want Fairy for.
Absolutely. Oh, we got there! Oh, Thurwolf found the fake boss room. Of course there's a blue iron knuckle here. And another goat. Okay. Game, this is not a cool room. I'm just letting you know. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Oh, you almost had it. Well, I think the enemies he killed aren't going to be there anymore.
Yeah, that's right. The ones that jump in the lava are going to respawn.
Yep. So Countess threw on the jump spell. I actually don't know if that was a good idea with this Goma, but maybe you can get it to despawn or something. Gosh, okay, trying
Possibly,
to...
Just dance around those pieces and that tripper.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah. So apparently life is only healing 1 bar of health.
Oh. Okay, yeah, let's just put salt in that wound.
Yeah. I mean, when you only had 1 bar of health, you didn't know that, but now it's like, oh, I have this somewhat expensive life spell that doesn't do much. And there we go, we found Helmet Head. Okay, yeah, Helmet Head's got a lot of health. Oh my goodness. There we go.
5 hits, and then 1 bar comes off. Okay.
Yeah. Nicely done by Thurwolf. Countess right behind him.
Yeah, that was a very clean fight by Thurwolf there, considering...
Oh, Countess taking an unfortunate hit there. Like right in the foot with that fireball.
Yeah, those fireballs hurt. Especially Taunt's shield. I'd say almost as bad as Guma's mace. I mean, yeah, they hurt.
Right. So Thurwolf looks like he's going directly in the Great Palace. Not gonna look for anything else. He's got downstab, he's got thunder, he's got reflect. He has attack level 3.
What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, I think we know everything that could go wrong here.
Well, you didn't sense the sarcasm in my voice?
Yes, exactly. Okay, well, this looks like a fun first room here. And he up A's and he's gonna try again.
Yep.
You know, Countess has made his way back to... he must have been looking for the item in 2. Because clearly the way to Helmet Head has absolutely nothing to do with that horrible bridge room he was on.
Yeah, it probably was.
That's healing more than 1. It's healing more than one heart container. Yeah, spell would be totally awesome right now if they had it. Or shield spell.
Yeah, shield would be amazing.
Oh, look at that. I like this. Countess is keeping him, well, it was anyway, keeping him off the screen so he couldn't really shoot his fireballs at him.
Alright, thirwolf got there. Okay.
Nice. Countess is almost there. Got him! Nice! Okay, that Moa flying around is terrible. Oh, okay, there you go. Get the bird to jump over you. Countess place is what I believe is his first gem.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
I don't think he's found one yet. He hasn't gone all the way to the left of the opening half of this continent. He's going to the east instead of exploring the rest of it. Okay.
So... Thirwolf stopped to leave.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to try to beef up now.
Yeah.
Maybe find some park containers or
well, it
maybe a
looks
shield
like
spell.
yeah, it looks like that first the room directly after the chicken and waffles is going to require at least a jump spell. I don't know. I don't think that's a fairy requirement, but
I did not see what room it was, unfortunately.
So it's the one where you've got like a large upcline with like two small pieces of bridge that like, you know, the
the two crumbling bridges?
Yes.
Bridge piece? Yeah, that's a very required room.
That is very required? Okay, yeah.
It is. Ooh. Oh boy.
So what I said happened actually came to pass.
Okay,
I didn't see what's... He got...
I am going to say right now, I did not roll this seed.
You seem to die. So old Kasuto had the shield spell, so at least we got that.
Oh, old Kasuto? Oh, okay.
Old Kasuto had it, yep.
Nice.
Yeah, that's where they would have wished to have had the shield spell as they were first trying to get in there. And Trails is saying that there was a passageway upstairs that Thorwolf didn't explore, so maybe it wasn't required.
Oh, okay.
Well, this has to be Palace 3. I think. Or is that 6? No, that's 3. Nope, we're going into the palace on Maze Island, which I believe that would be 5.
Yes, you would be right.
Hey.
Just to reset everything.
Yeah.
Nothing more, nothing less.
So he's Thorwolf is clearly looking for just the 2 free items here on Maze Island, which I don't even know at this point. Even the 2 500 point bags might. Well, no. Again, he's looking for fairy. So, although we haven't found Naboru or Nukasudu yet, so I'm slightly surprised that we're looking for items here. But
well, you know, anything to beef yourself up, maybe.
This is true, though. More magic containers. Or I said even those 500 point bags.
Exactly. Any that can help.
Or the trophy if fairies in Rudo. Gosh, can you imagine? If this is fairy required and the trophy is inside like Palace 5 or something like that.
Oh.
No, never mind, there it is!
Why do you jinx it for?
I was just saying. Just imagine. I was trying to jinx nothing. Alright, so we have our spells, so... Oh, kind of still trying to get through new Kasuto, or old Kasuto. Still takes a death with the second heart container. Nope, there we go. Thorwolf found the second item in here. It's a magic container. That's actually really handy.
Yes, that's really nice.
As we discovered from previous races, those things are gosh darn important. Countess is actually going to get his shield spell. Yes, Game Boy F9 in the chat says this has been a crazy seed. It has been, really. We've seen some crazy seeds over the last few days. Thirwolf finding new Kasuto.
Ooh,
oh,
and we get the item from the old woman.
Nice. Hey, it's a point bag.
Yay.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's only going to give him half a level, but if there's another one of those in here... Oh, hey, fire is linked to something. I'm not sure what exactly.
I don't know what he casts. Maybe shield?
Definitely shield.
Another shield fire. We had that this morning, too. Oh, game. Okay.
So Thirwolf gonna grab the spell out of new Kasuto. That's what she said. And she said give him fairy. Okay, so
hey,
Ludo's not required. We got the fairy spell. We got an extra magic container. I don't know if Thirwolf gained any extra lives or not.
Now, does he go back to Great Palace, try it again now?
Indeed. I think so. I mean, at this point, you got the fairy spell. I think he's going to just go straight... Well, no, he's not going there.
No. No, he would have updated if he did that. I think he's looking for stuff.
Yeah, I guess he is looking just for more things.
Yeah. Sees that water tile. And gets another P-bag out of it. Okay. Very close to another level.
Absolutely. And...
That won't do it.
Oh, return. So for a second I thought we found the desert spot, and then I'm like, wait, that's a 2x1, never mind. Ooh, Thunder spell. Thunder is castable at Magic 4 with the 5th container.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
right.
so he got his other level, so he's at all 4s, I think I saw. So no, 4, 4, 5. So he's gonna go back into Great Palace. Here we go. So he's clearly gonna be hoping to keep enough magic to cast Fairy when he gets through this first Chicken and Waffles room. Because oh my gosh, this room is awful. Shield and jump. Yeah, shield is like the fire.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Wow.
This is not cool game. Oh, so the flying Moa only gives 3 experience.
3.
Yeah. Alright, so life heals 2 boxes, so that's a, 2/3 of his health. Oh, Countess finding the Buru, which we haven't found yet, so we'll get to see what spells out of here.
I think it's either spell or fire. No,
Correct.
wait, we had... No, it's either spell or fire. Okay. So spell or shield, pretty much.
Spells. I mean, spells kind of nice to change things to, bots.
Yeah, unfortunately it doesn't work on the Bird Knights.
It doesn't?
Nope. They are impervious to spell.
Gosh, they really didn't want... They really wanted you to hate these guys, didn't you? So, to answer the question in the chat here, why would the fire effect be attached to a different spell? And the answer is exactly what you think. Fire is basically an entirely useless spell, outside of being able to kill, what, 3 enemies on the overworld or something like that?
Yeah, the stone-skinned enemies in the east.
Yes. So, the randomizer allows for a flag that allows you to make the fire spell tied to another spell. So, normally what will happen is we'll get fire, cast it, and see what spell we get. But, if you get the spell fire is attached to and cast it, you'll also basically cast the fire spell, even if you don't have it. Now, it's really fun when fire is linked to, say, thunder, because at higher levels, fire can get as low as, like, 8, I think to even 6 magic points. And if you've got that and can just cast thunder all the time, it's pretty awesome.
Oh yeah, it makes these chicken and waffle rooms a piece of cake, pretty much, if you have 6, 7 magic containers. Yeah.
Right. You just machine gun thunder spells.
Pretty much. Countess went over to Death Valley to and found.
Oh my gosh! Yeah. Okay, I see now. That's.
And one of the encounters was one of the Wilson encounters,
Right.
which was really strange.
So that is the room I was thinking of. I forgot what it looked like at the start, but that is the one like lava baron room I was thinking of. That's insane. I said it before that room was going to be required. Oh my gosh, it's Thunderbird.
Oh, come on, game.
Well, we have a lot of paths here. Don't fret yet.
Path. We have a path.
There's 2, I think.
2.
There's at least 1.
Yeah.
Alright, so we've got a waffle room here. So far, so tame.
That's kind of nice. Sorry. It's nice.
Count is finally getting his down stab. Alright, this room is pretty tame. Pretty tame. Nice. I mean, especially considered to the other one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a dead end.
Oh no.
It's a dead end. Oh dear. Okay.
Okay, we could be seeing our 8th Thunderbird required seed this tournament.
Not only that, it would be Thunderbird required after a forced fairy room, which means you are not getting to him with enough magic to do anything. Unless you get a lucky drop.
Well, there's a red jar over there in this room too.
Is there? Oh, good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. In that stall to the left of the elevator.
Thirwolf doesn't seem to be getting it, so... you know what, his life, though, because you're not going to be able to cast that and life, so...
Well, I need a jump. I'm not sure if he can cast... He could have cast jump anyway.
Oh, okay, I didn't realize... Okay, I see what you're saying, yeah. Alright, so he can cast Thunder, and that's it, so...
Here we go. Well, attack for Thunderbird.
With what is like... Yeah, with what is likely to be 1-hit kills.
Probably, I'd say 2, but
yeah, it's possible.
That's stretching it.
Yeah, it's possible. Let's see here. Oh no, he doesn't get hit. Yeah, I mean, all Thorough has to do is not get hit, and he'll be fine.
Yeah.
And it doesn't.
That's easy to do, right?
Exactly. Yeah, I'm sure this fight doesn't get any harder.
Hey, I've done it before. I've done a flawless Thunderbird. I mean, it's okay. It's not easy.
Oh! It was 2 hits. Oh no! That was the second hit. So he leaves again. So at this point, I guess maybe some more exploring on the Western continent is in order. Maybe find another heart container, maybe a magic container. Something that'll let you do something more than get hit twice and die. Although, really, a heart container is not going to help with that. I'm gonna need a magic container. Or a 500-point P bag instead. In case you're counting, that is our 4th 500-point P bag of the seed.
Game Boy, don't even kid about that.
3-hour seed, hey. If this does turn into that, I'm gonna go make popcorn. Just saying. Count us into, I think this is 1. Yep, count us is into level 1. And I didn't realize the boss was that...
I didn't even realize Countess still needs to place into the gym.
Yes, he does. Nice work on Horsehead, just taking the fight right to him. Gets that key. Unfortunately, he's going to run into the obvious issue of finding out that Thunderbird is required, and the fairy spell. They're pounding the levels into magic. Clearly, he wants to be able to cast more things. I don't know if that did much. Thunder is still 68.
I mean, I like those swamp encounters now. He's got down stab, jump, like, just yeah. Keep going on those the 4 divers. Oh, he's pretty much one-shotting them now.
Yeah, two-shotting him. Yeah. But yeah, downstab obviously making this encounter just so much easier. This is actually the first time I have watched a lot of these Max Rando seeds. This is the first time I've seen the swamp encounter being a good place to level grind.
Yeah, normally those swamp encounters are not good with divers in them.
Especially with divers in them.
But hey.
So Countess making his way through his first chicken and waffles room. He's going to find out how horrifying this room actually is in a second. As he comes up on the second waffle, and oh, there's another Moa, and oh, there is another chicken. He's going to go ahead and go back in. He's going to try it again. Meanwhile, Thirwolf using the shield spell, using jump. So he went up to magic level 5 and life level 6. Looks like he's gonna go ahead and attack level 4. I don't remember what he was at before. I think he was at 4 before.
Yeah, he was at attack 4.
Yeah, that's right. Alright, so we're basically we grinded up 1 life and magic level. So oh, that's another chicken. So both our runners inside. Oh man, Countess taking 1 hit from that red bird knight and just resetting immediately. Thirwolf using his fairy spell.
I'm just waiting to see the reaction Countess is gonna get once he gets past this room.
If he does, yeah, this room's awful.
Yes.
He's gonna go ahead and actually take out this Moa. I like the. Oh no! He's gonna. Well, no. He tried. Alright, we're on Thunderbird.
Yeah, and he has to take a death here because Fairy pretty much drained everything.
Yeah, that's gonna be the most unfortunate part of that. Without being able to cast jump to get that red jar inside the. Is that the Jackamus room?
Yes, it is.
Oh my gosh, I actually knew something. Anyway, without being able to get that red jar, he's gonna have to take a death every time he comes here. So he's only gonna have 1 shot on Thunderbird each time.
Well, thankfully, once Thunderbird's down, he stays down. So.
Right. That is very much so a great thing. Nice and slow. No reason to rush it.
Right, just take your time, watch those patterns.
Oh, on top of one. Okay, even with shield, that is still a 2-hit.
Yeah. Yeah, with 3 hard containers.
Actually, I don't even know if he cast shield. He'd be shooting fire.
I want to say no, but I could be wrong.
He'd be shooting fire if he did.
Because he's not throwing any fireballs.
Yep, exactly. No. That was close. No.
Oh, here we go. Oh no, yeah, you're right. There was a up elevator. Okay.
Yeah, there is right there. I'm curious. Maybe he went up there and we missed it. I don't.
Yeah, I don't remember Thirwolf going up.
Well, Countess, does he not? He doesn't realize this is very required level. A room.
No, well, there's a way to get up there.
Oh!
Like he did. Yeah,
there's
a way to do it.
Okay, so he knows, and he's just gonna go up here. Thunderbird going down! Nicely done, Thirwolf. 1,000 experience points for him. Let's see where this takes him.
Wouldn't that be interesting if the way Callus is going would just lead straight to Dark Link?
That would be interesting. Well, we've got branches on both sides.
I don't know why Thirwolf didn't go this way.
I'm not sure either, but here we are.
Huh. Curiouser and curiouser.
Indeed. Countess is going to go ahead. Right, he just wanted the 1,000 experience from Thunderbird. That's totally it. So
sure.
Thirwolf takes a drop and finds himself in a dead-end room. That drop could have put him anywhere, so...
Yeah, exactly. Well, it wasn't behind Thunderbird, we know that.
Indeed. That we know of. He's in a theater room now. Countess is in the theater room, different one.
Huh. A much safer one.
Yeah, one that doesn't have random projectiles going all over the place. Thirwolf having game over, having to restart again. Thankfully, Thunderbird is down and will remain down, period. So, unfortunately, this room's still a thing. Gosh.
Oh, goody.
That room's just as terrifying if you fell down there. Oh, another waffle room on Countess's side, but this one looks way tamer than the one Thirwolf is going through right now.
Yeah, he's gotta be careful that
Nice.
Fireball hits him.
Well, we do have a chicken in the waffle room.
Of course we do. Why wouldn't we?
I mean, you know, it's a thing. Feel like even... Oh, we got a... No, we got a red guy.
Yep. Yep. Completely forgot this is the red jar waffle room.
Yeah.
There it is. Got there.
And we come to another branching elevator. Countess is running for his life. Oh my gosh! Thorwolf is back here. Thorwolf is back at the start.
Yeah, he came over.
Oh right, no, that's right, he died. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I forgot he died after that drop. Wait. Countess found the L7 room.
Uh-oh. But I think there's other ways he could have gone, so...
Yeah, I just don't think he wanted to go back through that room. He knew he'd probably die.
Yeah, it's down a life, and it would just take a little too long.
Yeah. So Thorwolf does the jump, try to get the jar. Unfortunately, it was a red bird knight. Yeah, Countess has a lot of options he can take in that direction, but again, the best guess is that he figured he wasn't going to make it back through that room again, so starting over. Maxrando has made me... Oh gosh, that bird came from behind. But we got through! This Maxrando stuff has just made me, like, just watch in awe as people do things I swear I have no reason to think I ever could.
Yeah, it definitely shows off the talent of most of these runners. It's uncanny what they can do, especially with that jump Countess has been doing with the in that room right there.
Yeah, he
that
makes
takes
that...
that takes a lot of practice. I still can't nail that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that looks like he's just doing that like normal jump.
Yeah, that also is, you do a lot of vanilla runs, all keys, stuff like that. You kind of have to learn how to do that too.
Gotcha. Well, this is a very spicy chicken room.
Oh my gosh. The spiciest. That's like ghost pepper right there. Well,
The lag is insane.
Yeah, it's real.
Oh, Countess comes up on the Eon drop.
Oh, okay.
And he's gonna take it. And he's
Always.
gonna drop down to one of those I don't even know what you... Oh my gosh, that thing's moving fast. That boss bot. He's gonna drop down to one of these drop rooms, and he is gonna come up on... What room is this?
The downstab required room.
Gotcha. Or upstab if you're coming the other way.
Unless you're Unos and you don't need upstab at all.
Right. Countess, let me see, going left here. Up, fun room, or a bridge room anyway. I don't think this is the fun room. Thirwolf is in a fun room. Look at that. That's...
Oh, come
that
on.
is...
They're all fun in their own unique way.
They are when you only have 3 heart containers. Speaking of fun room. That is a blue bird night, and that is a game over for Countess. Countess, undauntedly, Countess is going back, and this is something. This great palace is not only terrifying and awful, starting with the first room, it doesn't get better.
No, I'm just wondering which way is the right way, because we have not seen any headway either way.
Right. And if Countess never goes to get Fairy, like, he'll never find Thunderbird. And at the moment, we still don't really know if Thunderbird was required or not. There were quite a different few paths that Countess could have taken the other way.
Yeah, it seemed pretty open either way. It's kind of weird. It's like they're almost there.
Yeah, it's scary open. I almost bet that somebody's been like one room away, or like one other path like away from Dark Link, and yet, you know, chose the other way or just died right before. I like Thirwolf leaving like a path open for him to run away the moment that bird shows up. Like that, for instance.
Yeah, better be safe than sorry, and I've been sorry many times.
So, if you're in the Countess's position, at what point do you decide, you know what, I need to leave and maybe level up, or maybe just find something to help me with this, because I have 1 extra heart container, and I've picked up no extra magic containers.
point where it just gets like Groundhog Day, you know? Where you're just doing the same thing every time and you just keep dying.
So when do we reach that point?
I guess it depends on the patience of the runner.
Oh no! That doesn't always have a jar in it, apparently!
Yeah, it's 50-50.
Gotcha. Thirwolf, he's not going for the jar, he's going through the room because he's got fairy. Countess is not convinced that he has to go that way yet because he's got plenty of ways to go this way. This is just going to be the most interesting thing in the world if Countess is actually going the right way. And we don't know yet because there just seems to be so many branching paths. Countess is going up on this elevator here. Deciding against going through the lava room, going up to this fun room. He's got this orange bird knight to deal with. He takes care of it in one shot. That... Okay, wait. Countess has seen that. That's a loop. That blue bird knight?
Oh. Uh-oh.
Yes. He's seen that. That's a loop. He knows it's a loop.
Oh, boy.
That's where the Eon drop took him, I believe. Yeah, dropping down here, that is a loop.
Yeah, he's probably got to take the left here then.
Oh my gosh, he's gonna make it! Oh man. He runs right into, oh no! He runs right into a spicy, or a red bird knight. So it turns into, is left at the Eon drop the way to go? Or is Thirwolf on the right path because he beat Thunderbird? Is Fairy required? Is Thunderbird required? Oh no!
Oh, come on.
There is a red bird knight at the end of that. That's so terrible. Game, come on. I agree with JLo in the chat. Speaking of which, speaking of JLo7, he's our awesome tracker for this. So, shout outs to him, and shout outs to Norastra for being our awesome restreamer. Well, Thorolf has found the other side of the L7 room. But real quick, the Eon room. So that stands for Enchantress of Numbers. She, I believe if I understand it correctly, won a race, a pretty big race, I guess, against, oh, Thorolf found Dark Link. Okay, there we go.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Anyway, so the percentages say if you hit the Eon drop room going from the left to the right, you just go right, because more likely you're going to run into Dark Link there.
Right, meta says you should just check right, because, Dark Link could be there, yeah, right.
So she decided to drop down first, and ended up winning because of it.
Yes, against Dig Shake.
Against Dig Shake, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, and he checked left, and it wasn't Dark Link, it was another path.
Congratulations!
It was another path that ended up at a dead end, I think.
Yeah. Congratulations to Thorwolf. He's taken this down with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 25 seconds. Well done. Oh my gosh. And unfortunately, the Countess has decided to quit, forfeit from the race after seeing him win.
Don't blame him, because he had to go get all the things for that.
No, the Countess will not be joining us for an interview. Let's see if we can get Thirwolf in here. Oh, there he is. Thirwolf, congratulations, man.
Thanks.
So, gotta tell you, Countess didn't have Fairy going in the Great Palace and went up in that first elevator room. That had a lot of branching paths, and it was actually quite interesting to watch both of you, I will use the word suffer, through that Great Palace, not knowing which one was going to find Dark Link first.
Yeah, that up was always tempting, but I just wanted to kill Thunderbird.
Yes, nice. But that Great Palace, huh? What an absolute mess of a palace.
That is not a great palace I want 2 lives for.
No. So, hey, Fairy required, huh?
Yeah, apparently. Fairy, Thunder, yeah.
Fairy, yeah. So, Fairy required, and then with the magic levels you had, no real chance of getting that red jar from the Jackamus room, right, and then walk right into Thunderbird. Thoughts?
I wish I had upstab in several instances in that palace. I was really tempted to go get it.
Yeah, probably a lot of things you might wish you had in that Great Palace, like, oh, I don't know, more everything. I don't even think heart containers would have helped too much, because everything was just hurting.
Yeah, I got like Magic 5, and I think it decreased Thunder by like 2 points or something ridiculous, and nothing else. So that was a great time.
Yeah, great magic levels up there. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else really this seed had that really Great Palace was kind of the star of this show, because my goodness.
Yeah, 2 gems and 1 and 2 were both on the west. I mean, and Magic Key. It was going to be a Great Palace show.
Absolutely. But no, you played it. That was... as I was telling the Ellen Heffley here, watching you guys play these Max Rando seeds has shown me so many things about Zelda 2 that I could never actually do, including any kind of Great Palace with 3 heart containers and barely enough magic to cast Thunder, so well played. Entirely. Alan, anything, any thoughts, questions?
No questions, just, that was just quite a show, for real. That was really, really well done. I don't even think I could, have done nearly anything like that, but that was really well done, Thirwolf. Good game.
Thanks. I was just happy to take down Thunderbird.
Yeah, and that was very well done. With again, like a 2-hit Thunderbird. But
I'm just glad I got that 1 hit and it still was alive.
Yeah. Yeah, it was, not being able to cast Shield or, again, like, anything, even though you didn't have the fire spell, but just, yeah, that was, again, very impressive, very well done. Any final thoughts about this seed at all? I mean, I'm trying to think of anything else, and, I mean, it's, as I said, really, this seed, didn't have much else in it outside of that.
I mean, it started you with Wrath, Glove, Boots, Hammer. It's like everything except a means to open doors, and you found that. And thank goodness I actually found some hearts. I think every single seed I've played has started with 1.
Ouch, yeah. Yeah, that was a little rough.
There's been a lot of, like, 2 life, 1 heart container seeds this tournament. Maybe a little too many, but... yeah, it's been staggering.
Yeah, my match versus Trails had 2 lives, but my match versus Raiko had 3, so, you know, that was nice.
Yeah, they had 8 heart containers this morning. but that didn't matter too much, I don't think. It was still 2 hours.
Indeed. Alrighty, so again, any final thoughts before we kick it out for the cast? Anybody?
Yeah, so thirwolf goes 2-1, so he's automatically into the bracket rounds. We got maybe 2 or 3 more berths into the brackets coming up, I believe.
Well, as you can see on the screen here, our next race will be in the Zelda II Max Rando tournament. Will be between Bent Glass Tube and Rose City Saint at 11 p.m. That'll be over on Randomania 2.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's an 0-2 matchup, so neither one of them are going to make it into the brackets, but they're gonna still put on a good show for us. I know that.
I will say that
if we get a restream, we're still working on that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, pending if us actually getting a restreamer for that, but if I'm hoping we can, because that's gonna be, I think it's gonna be a great matchup between those two. Obviously, again on screen, you can see on this channel coming up at 9 o'clock, we're gonna have the Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise Weekly. Always a fun time. Come on by, check that out. Let me see, pull up the schedule real quick, see what else we've got. In the Max Rando tournament, just loading. All right, we've got tonight at 12:15 in the, well, I guess so tomorrow morning, 12:15 in the morning, Dig Shake versus Unas. They're going to be going.
Actually, I think that's Wednesday morning.
It is Wednesday morning. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, it's Wednesday morning. Yes. So Wednesday morning at 12:15 in the morning. That's our next big race.
That's gonna be a huge one right there. That's gonna be
Yes,
the last bye into the quarterfinals. We're gonna have 12 into the brackets and 4 the top 4 seeds. All 4 undefeateds will get a bye into the quarterfinals.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's going to be great. Alrighty. Well, everybody give these runners a follow, and thank them for participating in our tournament and letting us restream them. I mean, that is awesome of them to do. Again, shout outs to our tracker JLo7 and our restreamer and head of Randomania Norrace. Again, thank you guys so much. The Alan Heffley, any final words?
No, just looking forward to the rest of this 3rd round going into brackets. Should be a lot of fun.
Awesome.
Thanks so much for the commentary and tracking and restreaming.
Awesome. Thank you, thirwolf. And again, congratulations. So, we are going to be raiding in, I believe I'm going to pronounce this correctly, Venerable. He is currently playing Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise to get a little preview as to what we're going to be showing off tonight in the weekly. So thank you one and all for watching, and y'all have a wonderful evening out there. Have a good night, everybody.